Hey everyone, this is Sean Plaskina here. I have something kind of disturbing. I mean, you expect to find stuff like this with the situation being what it is, but this is especially bad. So, Paul Combetta was Hillary Clinton's IT specialist during the whole email fiasco. He was granted immunity by the Justice Department, but then he later refused to testify. Now, usually being granted immunity means that you know something important or that you're involved in some way. And the police or the FBI, they need your testimony, but they're willing to tell you that they're not going to prosecute you if you're willing to spill the beans. But then, as I mentioned already, ultimately he refused to testify. So it was already a weird and shady kind of situation, but it just got worse because Reddit users have just discovered that Mr. Combetta used the same username for just about every website, including his Gmail address and some other things, including Reddit. And that username was Stone Tier. And so they found this on Reddit, and they started going through his Reddit post history. And they found something insane. I can't believe this. On July 24th, 2014, Combetta asked the following question on r/exchange server, which is a subreddit where IT people discuss the details of administering Exchange servers, which is very exciting. Now that I've discovered this subreddit, I'm going to be spending a lot of time there. But let's take a look at what the post said.
Hello all, I may be facing a very interesting situation where I need to strip out the VIP's very VIP email address from a bunch of archived email that I have both in a live Exchange mailbox as well as a PST file. Basically, they don't want the VIP's email address exposed to anyone, and want to be able to either strip out or replace the email address in the to from fields in all of the emails we want to send out. I am not sure if something like this is possible with PowerShell, or exporting all of the emails to MSG and doing find replaces with a batch processing program of some sort. Does anyone have experience with something like this, and or suggestions on how this might be accomplished?
Yes, my friends, you heard that right. Clinton's IT specialist was looking for info on how to obfuscate email authorship. And get this, that's not even all of it yet. Look at the advice that he received from a fellow Reddit user.
There is no supported way to do what you're asking. You can only delete emails after they're stored in the database. You can't change them. If there was a feature in Exchange that allowed this, it could result in major legal issues. There may be ways to hack a solution, but I am not aware of any.
Yep, you heard that right too. Combetta was advised to delete the emails, and apparently he did. This seems to be more evidence that the FBI investigation was a complete sham, because basically we're being able to see more and more that the mechanisms of law enforcement are being subverted, and it's to protect the oligarchy. The Justice Department's primary function is not to prosecute criminals anymore. It's to protect the criminals who are running our government, and it really is repulsive and disgusting. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to anybody that you just see on YouTube or on the news or anywhere. Thanks to the internet, we're now all empowered to do this kind of research for ourselves. And in this crucial time, you really need to be doing that. You got to put in half an hour twice a week into just sitting down and Googling stuff like this so that you really understand what's happening, because it's absolutely terrifying and enormous. And so I'm going to try and help out. I'm going to bring more stuff like this to your attention through this channel to be food for thought. And I really appreciate you listening. And an update on my promotion that I've been running. We already have 8 subscribers. And if we hit 10, remember, I'm going to read Hillary Clinton's book, Stronger Together, and then drink Belgian beer with a high alcohol content and discuss it with you here on YouTube. It should be really entertaining and fun for you. I'll be miserable. I'll be on suicide watch, but I'm willing to suffer for my art and suffer for you, the listener. So as always, I really appreciate it. And look at the news. It is a harsh world out there, my friends. Please, please, please keep thinking for yourself.